Despite no proof of life for Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, time runs out on the last ransom note with no payout. So Savannah Guthrie drops a new video. Take a listen.
We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
On the two previous videos, Savannah Guthrie communication was basically targeted at the kidnapper. But this is the first time she addressed the public. People are now wondering if Nancy Guthrie is still alive. Due to no proof of life, Savannah Guthrie and her family dropped this video.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
Now this video will suggest that Savannah Guthrie and her siblings are willing to pay the kidnappers for the return of their mother's body. But you know who did return? The FBI. Back to Annie Guthrie's home. But why? To collect more evidence. As you can see, cameras flashing and reporters reporting loud clanking noises and equipment being taken out of Annie Guthrie's home in that little box, that little cellular box, which analyzes data and cell phone usage. But why did they return back to Annie Guthrie's home? As you can see them taking things out of Annie Guthrie's home and loading them up into the truck. What does it mean? What does it mean? With no suspects and the sheriff department not ruling anybody out, could they be thinking one of the Guthries had something to do with their mother's disappearance? We don't know. With no suspects in sight, you go back in the dead of night to Annie Guthrie's home to do another search? What could be so immediate that they would return to the home so late? Everyone is assuming that they are cooperating with authorities, and no one has any reason to believe that they're not. But then, the next day, they're at Nancy Guthrie's home, searching a septic tank behind Nancy Guthrie's home. Possibly, evidence was flushed. We don't know. But Fox News reporter does a surveillance of the surrounding areas of Nancy Guthrie's home. Take a listen.
Wanted to give you a different point of view. So you've got Nancy's house, it's in the middle, and the lots are large enough for privacy. We walked the front of the properties, and on one side, mailbox to mailbox, it's about 300 feet. On the other side, it's a little closer. But with both the homes that flank her house, there are lines of vegetation, there's space and cactus. And from what we could gather, it appears the neighbors to the back may have the best vantage point to her home.
Let's be real, which I always am. The FBI or the sheriff department can't tell American people if the letters they've received from the kidnappers are real or a hoax. No one has heard from the kidnappers, and no one even knows if Nancy Guthrie is still alive. It's been 9 days, and no one has a clue or a suspect. They have ruled no one out, and I mean no one. And in the note, they're claiming they want the payment in Bitcoin or American dollars? Which one is it? But if they wanted American dollars, which would lead me to think that the suspects are still in the US, or it could just be bogus altogether and made up by AI. The sheriff department, after doing several press conferences, now all of a sudden, they don't have nothing to say. Take a listen.
The Nancy Guthrie investigation is ongoing. Follow-up continues at multiple locations. No suspects, persons of interest, or vehicles have been identified. No scheduled press briefings. If any significant developments occur in this case, a press conference will be called.
This Boydie Fife sheriff, who allowed the media and the public to trample over evidence at Nancy Guthrie's home, couldn't find time to do a press conference. But he did find time on Saturday to attend an Arizona Wildcats game, moments after Savannah Guthrie released the last video, which tells me the police is not buying somebody's story. They're not taking it serious, or they done lost interest. Let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like the police department is doing everything they possibly can to find Nancy Guthrie? Or do they believe that this was an inside job by the Guthries? Drop a comment, like, comment, subscribe. Follow God, not coach.